use synthetic hair so that you avoid stories that touch. Welcome to hair ventilation class 102. If you haven't watched my last video is hair ventilation class 101, where we talk about the overview of hair ventilation, what it is, and so much more. So if you haven't watched that video, I'm going to drop a link in the description box. It will be nice of you to go and watch that video so that you can understand everything about that video. So in this video, we'll be talking about hair ventilation 102. We'll be talking about the requirements, the materials that you will need as a beginner hair ventilator, important things that you have to take note of. So the first things first, we'll start with the first material. And the first material is the dome cap or canvas blockhead, or probably unconventional, maybe a pillow, a leather pillow. This is like the dummy that is very common today. You can get this dummy almost in any beauty supply store. Then you can also, if you are feeling like it's time for you to invest more, you can also invest in this canvas blockhead. This is what it looks like. You can invest in this too. Then if you're just starting out, maybe you don't have money for canvas blockhead, or maybe you can't afford it, I've seen someone on TikTok that usually uses a leather pillow. I think I'll look for some screenshots from her page if I can get it. She uses a leather pillow, like all those pillow for chairs, parlor chairs. She just is made with leather, so it's a bit tough. And there are so many options now. You don't even really need to use a pillow. There's also the hair ventilation board. Guys, I will add pictures if I can get them. And the next thing is the ventilating needle. You can get ventilating needle from your local beauty supply store. Like this is the one I always use. That is the one that is iron. You can get this, I don't know the current price, but you can get this for like maybe 3,000, 4,000, and this is what it looks like. I usually add rubber band just to reduce, I don't know if it's friction, or to add friction just so it doesn't end up being slippery in case there is like pomade on my hand. So that's the next thing you need, your ventilating needle. Then another thing you will also need is your Swiss lace. Swiss lace is very important. When I started out, like you people know, I learned hair ventilation on this on YouTube. So I was like deceiving myself, going to the market, getting all those normal nets for fabric, and I ended up wasting my money, because at the end of the day, it's important that you invest in this. And you can also get those 2x4, those very small ones, and test it out. You can even cut it into two. Yes, that you can also use that, because that is the same thing as this Swiss lace. We'll go deep into what each of these materials actually do. I think they are self-explanatory, but I'm not going to go deep, because in our subsequent video we'll be talking about them and what they are used for. Like we're going to be using them for our practical. So the next thing that you are going to need also is your hair. It can be synthetic, it can be human hair. Or if you're just starting out, if you are just learning, my sister, beg, use synthetic hair so that you avoid stories that touch. Don't go and use human hair when you're just starting out, because you end up wasting it. You know that things are very expensive. Use synthetic hair. I beg you, with the name of whatever you hold dear. Use synthetic hair. You can use attachments. You can use all this Yankee hair that is a little bit cheaper. Then the next thing on the list is scissors. You need your comb. Yeah, I think that is practically it for the things that you will need as a beginner. You obviously need your chair, and when you are ventilating, find any comfortable position for you. Whatever it is that is comfortable for you, do it. Anyone that you find to be easier for you to manage. And when you are ventilating, one thing I also have learned now is that it's good that you take breaks so that you don't feel like you are sitting too long, and then you will start having back pain. So take breaks. It can be 10 minutes break, it can be 5-minute break. Maybe you work for 1 hour, make sure you take maybe a 10-minute break or a 5-minute break, depending on how strong you are. Just use that time. If possible, you can lie down just to stretch your back and continue immediately. It's important that you time yourself so that you don't end up lying down for the whole day. So I think that is it for this video. There will be a part 2. This is the part 1 of this hair ventilation class 101. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, and you know there is a practical course outline that I'm following, and very soon we'll soon get to us ventilating a 2x4 closure or a 2x6 closure. I'm looking forward to it. If you're also looking forward to it, please put a thumbs up with our pattern drafting and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to come up with a part 2 of this video, but for now, peace.